1959 UK 1 penny coin. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time to separate fact from fantasy, to unearth the truth about the UK 1959 penny, and to reveal what actually makes a British coin worth millions. The answer might surprise you. First, let's get acquainted with our subject. The 1959 penny features a young Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, with her portrait designed by Mary Gillick. On the reverse, we see the classic, timeless figure of Britannia, seated with her trident and shield, a design that has adorned pennies for over 100 years, designed by Leonard Charles Wyon. Now for the critical information. According to official Royal Mint records, in 1959, an astounding 109,566,000 one-penny coins were minted for circulation. Yes, that's over 100 million. While this is a lower figure than some years, it's still an incredibly high number, making the 1959 penny a very common coin. So, if you've got a regular 1959 penny that you've found in a dusty box or an old coin jar, its value today is, unfortunately, very little. In fact, most coin dealers would not even buy it from you individually due to its commonness. An uncirculated, perfect example might fetch a few pounds from a collector, but that's about it. The idea that a regular 1959 penny is worth millions is a complete myth. But where does the myth come from? The answer is often a mix of misinformation, confusion, and a single, unique event in British coinage history. In 1933, there was no demand for new pennies, so none were struck for circulation. However, a small number of pattern coins, prototypes for official approval, were minted. It is believed that only 6 to 7 of these coins were ever made. One of these legendary pennies was famously stolen, and others have surfaced in private collections, making them the most valuable British pennies in the world. They are so rare that when one was auctioned in 2016, it fetched over £72,000, $90,000. And while that's not millions, the mystique and scarcity have inflated the myth over time. The crucial difference? Mintage. The 1933 penny is a true ghost coin, a phantom of British numismatics. The 1959 penny, in comparison, is a populous family that you can find in almost every old coin collection. The millions rumor for the 1959 penny is a classic case of mistaken identity, with the fame of the 1933 coin being mistakenly attributed to a much more common year. So, what actually makes a UK coin worth serious money? It's not the year 1959. It's about genuine rarity and unique circumstances. Here's what real collectors look for: low mintage figures. Just like the 1933 penny, a coin with a very low number of pieces produced for circulation is inherently rare. Think of the 2009 Kew Gardens 50p, with a mintage of just 210,000, which can sell for over £200. Minting errors. These are coins that were mistakenly made. An example is the 1983 new pence, 2p, where some coins were accidentally struck with the old, new pence, legend instead of 2 pence. These errors were never released for circulation and are worth hundreds of pounds. Proof coins and special sets. The Royal Mint has always produced high-quality, brilliant proof sets for collectors. These coins, including those from 1959, are not for circulation and have a much higher value than their circulating counterparts. While a 1959 proof penny is worth more than a regular one, its value is still in the tens, not millions, of pounds. Historical significance. Coins with a profound historical story are highly sought after. Examples include pattern coins that were never released, like the 1937 Edward VIII coinage, or ancient, one-of-a-kind pieces that are centuries old. The 1959 penny falls into none of these categories. It's a circulating coin with a very high mintage, no significant known errors, and no extraordinary historical story attached to its year of issue. So, the next time you hear a rumor that a common penny is worth millions, do your research. The Royal Mint publishes all mintage figures. Reputable coin dealers and auction houses like Spink and Heritage Auctions have publicly available records. These are your sources of truth, not social media clickbait. The real treasure in collecting is not the myth of millions, but the joy of learning, the appreciation for history, and the thrill of the hunt for a genuine, verifiable rarity. While the 1959 penny may not be your lucky break, it's still a neat piece of a bygone era. Thanks for watching.